Hey everybody, it's Justin with MK Modelworks, and today is the first What Did You Buy Wednesday, hosted by Joe over at Big Sky Model Workshop. Got a lot of stuff to show you. Let's get into it after the intro. MK Modelworks is officially in collaboration with Gaahleri. From airbrushes to compressors and everything in between, choose Gaahleri for all your airbrushing needs. Click the link in the description to have your 10% discount automatically applied, or use code MKMKS at checkout. So for my first What Did You Buy Wednesday, we got Hobby Lobby. Now, Hobby Lobby has a 40% off sale on model car kits and other kits and other crafts and whatnot about every other week, I believe. And me living about an hour away from the closest Hobby Lobby, I try to stock up when I can get there. And so my wife, she was taking the girls to the mall, and which was in the city, and it's in Hobby Lobby is in the mall with where they were going. So she was taking them to the mall, and she said, "Hey, do you want anything from Hobby Lobby?" I said, "Sure, grab me this, this, and this." She's like, "Write me a list." Okay. So I sent her with a list. She got everything on the list and then some. So, babe, appreciate that. Anyways, let's get into it. Oh, and these things remind me of my childhood with all the different Space Maker containers, totes, whatnot. We got some 32 gauge beading wire, 2 of them, right? I got 30, 28, down to 16, and I didn't have 32, so I was like, well, maybe they can go on engine spring, carburetor springs, brake lines, who knows, right? Have a variety, then you know what you got. What else did she get? Oh, these are one of the items that she picked up for me. I've not really heard of these too much, but after getting them, I looked into them, and they're good for little details and applying like glue and different things. So I'll be looking forward to trying those out. And then we have sanding files, 120 and 240 grit. They're on backside. So you got your 240s in the white, the 120s the gray. More of the brushes. These are the regular ones. Oh, and we got regular, fine, and super fine of the brushes. And we have another sanding file, sanding sticks, 100 and 180 grit. Haven't broke into these yet, but I'll get around to them. Then for the higher grit stuff, we have micro abrasive pads. Goes from 3,200 up to 12,000, and they're just the little squares, double-sided. It's good that it keeps the number on it so you know which is which. And these are good for wet and dry, I believe, but I like the sponges a lot. Also, we got Hobby Lobby brand liquid chrome dual tip marker, fine point, and the broad tip. If you caught my last video on the 67 GTO, that's the one that I did the window trim on. And so That's all of what's in the case. Oh, we have some styrene. Evergreen. We got 1.6 millimeter rod. We got 2 millimeter rod. And let's see. What's this one? 1.5 by 1.5 square rod. And 2.4 millimeter round tube. I don't think it says the ID, the inner diameter on these. I could look it up. I was hoping to find some that would go inside each other, but I think they were out of one or the other. I can't remember. What else did she get? Oh. Got the chopped T, the 25 Ford, along with the weathering set with rust, metal, and silver. Alright, let's get some of this out and I'll show you. Like I said, those little totes come in really handy. So, anyways, the 25 Ford chopped T. And I seen that, and I seen Rat Rod, right? Toby, if you're watching this, you know what I'm talking about, bud. So yeah, that's gonna be a cool build. That's gonna be a really cool build, actually, because I have the weathering set with it, and I also picked up the weathering paint set. I mean, for $8, why not, right? If it works, it works. If it don't, you can brush it on or just use it for whatever. But, you know, I thought it was a pretty good deal. And the Blind Model Builder, Rod, actually, over at the Blind Model Builder, he did a review on these. And I saw that and was like, okay, I'll try them out, you know. So I got those. Oh, I also got a bonus at the end of the video. A couple of bonus items, actually. Another kit was the 66 Nova Pro Street. And I've wanted this one because I seen when I was younger, my uncle and I went over to one of his buddy's house, and I saw this car. It was a 1-to-1. It was a full-size car, you know, and it was a Pro Street, and boy was it slick. It was orange. Matter of fact, how's that look? Right? It was orange. And these Kaleido paints, shout out to Gaahleri, that's gonna look really nice, right? So, but I could build this one and use this one for parts. She picked up 2. And so I got to looking and I seen the hood scoop, right? Well, the hood scoop you have to put on the hood, obviously. So you have a whole Jags arsenal of pro stock parts that you could put on, say, the 67 Chevelle, which I have and will probably be doing something with it. I'm going to be using that hood scoop. I really like that one. And the 67 Chevelle, that square hood scoop, sorry, it, you know, it's alright, but this one's way better. Plus, you got the back half, the wheels, tires, engine. You got a whole nother one. And comes with the jack stand. Or not the jack stand, the engine stand. Sorry. Drill the wheels out. Get those looking really nice. So, door panels. I like the ones that come with the door panels instead of the full tub. So yeah, those are going to be some really nice builds. Really good. And oh, I almost forgot. While she was at the mall, she picked up Spike. Or no, not Spike. Slim. This one's Slim. And what else do I have? I also got my first 3D printed set of parts. Got them from Iceman collection. And it is the center lines wheels with BF Goodrich tires, I do believe. My very first set of resin anything. And I was really excited to get these in the mail. Oh goodness. Now I'm not sure if this is a sticker. Is it? Oh, it is. It is an Iceman sticker. Nice. This is going right here. Right now. How cool is that? Right? Okay. So yeah, these. I didn't expect them to be this nice. I mean, you see them online. If me, I've never had them before. I've never messed with the resin. I want to get a resin printer, but a little expensive, a little caustic, fumes, whatnot. I got, girls that have lowered immune systems due to autism and HIE that, I can't really have the fumes in the house. It's wintertime in Wisconsin, which is another reason I run strictly acrylics, so that there's no fumes. Hence the Kaleidos, which these are going to be painted with, where is it? Oh yes, right here. So I was thinking the Kaleido acrylic aluminum, the KM007s with these wheels. Okay. And then I don't have AK rubber black or Tamiya rubber black yet. So I was thinking maybe Stynylrez, the flat black primer for the tires. I might try that out. But the tread is insane. I mean, if you can see that. Right there. And all the rivets. It's only a one-piece wheel for these ones. but the way they're designed, you don't really need a two-piece, I believe. I mean, that's just my opinion. I'm no, resin expert, or resin part expert, but, they're cool. That's going to be for a build on a 72 C10. It's going on the wedge body. I'm going to have the wedge body itself in bed of the truck. Figure I might take the wedge off and use it in some kind of diorama. So yeah, that's gonna look pretty cool when it's ready to go. Oh, let's see. Anything else? Oh, a lot of us are on a budget, right? And the hobby gets pretty expensive with, kits, especially like resin kits and everything else. And so when you're out and about and you run into a deal, or you just out thrift shopping and happen to run across a 400 count of spoons for $1.99 US, right? That's not bad. So I got plenty of spoons. I also got, clear spoons. And so that's going to be nice. Get to see, it helps with the primer on the back. So if you got like what I had in my, when I got the Kaleido paints, I did the test spoons on them. Well, it's kind of hard to figure out which one, at a glance it is. So you got your clear spoon, you spray, and then you know what color the base primer is just by looking. You ain't even got to write it all down. So that about wraps this video up. We got Slim over here hanging out with the Kaleido bottles, protecting the wheels. Don't let those go away. Got the Evergreen, styrene, tubes and rods, weathering set for that top tee. This is going to be a nice build. Oh yeah. Anyways, I'd like to thank Joe at Big Sky Model Workshop for hosting What Did You Buy Wednesday. And I'd like to thank Gaahleri, changing the game. Remember, at MK Modelworks, it's all about progress over perfection, learning as we go. Y'all have a good one. Thanks for watching.